Bienvenidos a McAllister Orthodontics y bienvenidos a la familia McAllister. Smiles are important and function's important, but our mission is really about building individuals and building families and building a great community. I have 5 kids and right now I have teenagers. So I can really say to somebody, this is what I feel confident doing for you because this is what I do for my own family. Frequently, kids go through a phase where things don't look quite right and then sometimes they turn out well, and I know how to interpret that, but they don't necessarily as parents, and so it helps them to know kind of what to plan for and what to expect. Education's a big part of what we do. I make sure they understand everything that's going on for them and what the compromises could be and how do we make sure that we give you the function and the results that you need. It's not out of a box. On the other end of the spectrum, we have a fair number of patients who are in the retirement age range, and orthodontics has become something that we can do throughout your life in order to help save teeth, in order to prepare for restorative work. Our name means something and we stand behind it. And if they can hold me accountable to give them the result that they're hoping for. Everybody who comes in here is worthy of our very best efforts, and seeing them look in the mirror and see that smile for the first time, it's really an amazing experience.
I was just extremely anxious about how the entire process would go, but for the staff and Dr. McAllister to just talk to my son, make sure that, oh, let's go get you some cookies, let's go get you some snacks, that definitely was a game changer for me. It meant the world to me that I could go in and make this change and that I have people, individuals supporting me around me. Because again, you have to take that small step before you can make a big step. You can't just rush into anything. He's very personable, very approachable, makes you excited about new changes that are coming to your life, such as your teeth and how they're going to be healthy and beautiful. And in the end, you'll be able to see both results that'll help you physically and mentally. I don't feel like I have to be ashamed to smile. I definitely feel like I can just go into the world teeth first and interact with any individual, so I definitely feel great.
Whenever you're doing anything with your health or with the way you look, you want to make sure that you're dealing with people that you trust and that you feel comfortable with. So when I came, I was looking to get my teeth straightened. I had some problems with seriously crooked teeth. Came in here and they were super nice. I decided on Invisalign. You get your braces on, that first week or 2 or 3 are a little rough, you know, you're building calluses and getting used to the difference in there, and they pointed at somebody that already had them and said, look, this is where you can land, this is where you can end up, and it wasn't a, you know, here you are, go sit down, see you later. It was more looking for things that they could help me to feel comfortable and feel good about what was going on. It's not a big business, it's a family that is going to welcome you, and that's I think important, and it's comfortable, and I would definitely recommend it. It was a good experience.
Brayden, my oldest, has just gotten her braces off. She's been with Dr. McAllister for quite a few years. Brittany is still in braces and has been in them for about 1.5 years. I feel like when I've met with Dr. McAllister and he's talked to my girls, he's really cared about not only fixing a problem right now, but what's going to help them long term. I always had a lot of questions, and he was always very patient with me and met with me separately to make sure I knew what was happening and I knew what was going on. My second daughter, she was nervous about braces, and she was very relaxed because he took the time to connect with her personally and explain her process. As a parent, you only have so much time to really have an impact on your child's health before they start making their own decisions. Realizing that that bite can affect the way they function and move in later life is really important.
Para mí es muy importante que se hable el español porque para mí es muy importante que cualquier duda que yo tenga, pues se la puedo hacer al doctor y pues me la contesta en mi idioma. Y también esa es una de las cosas que me hace seguir. Aparte de que he tenido muy buenas experiencias con mis anteriores 2 hijos y aparte del idioma es importante para mí. Diría que es un ambiente muy agradable y si acaso yo por algún motivo necesito que a mis hijos se les atienda después de cuando salgan de su escuela, ellos son muy flexibles en los horarios de la escuela y eso es lo que me agrada, que mis hijos continúen ahí en esa clínica, con ese doctor.
I absolutely love this place because you just feel at home, and it's just an amazing place to be.
I'm Dr. Paul McAllister, and it's my mission to make everybody who comes through the door feel like they're a part of our family and to give them the very best results in the shortest period of time. Each individual team member knows their role and they care about the patients so that people don't slip through the cracks. And we keep ourselves focused on the fact that they don't work for me, we all work for the patient. I spend a lot of time doing continuing education and learning everything that I can learn so that I can provide the best care possible for patients. And not just the best results, but something that's personalized to their needs. We have some new technologies that have made it possible to do some things that we couldn't do and maybe a lot of offices can't do. We have a cone beam CT scanner. It allows us to take 3D x-rays. It allows us to measure airways. It allows us to find those impacted canines that we used to have to send them to the oral surgeon to find. Another technology that we take a lot of advantage of is our digital scanner. We have an iTero scanner, and that scanner does a great job of eliminating most of our impressions. And so we can work with laboratories and get prescriptions to them and appliances back in a timely way, and that's helpful to patients. And it's also more comfortable than it used to be and allows us to measure some things that we couldn't measure before. I can't think of a time where I've gone into a consult where somebody hasn't felt like they were more comfortable and confident when I left. Same thing with when we've put braces on somebody or we've started them in Invisalign, and I'll tell them beforehand, patients fall asleep all the time while we're doing this. A big part of that is just the atmosphere that we create. It's the fun that we're having. It's understanding them and knowing how to help them feel confident and comfortable, and then just providing gentle care. So we hope that you feel at home here. Grab a snack, grab a drink, have a seat, enjoy your time here. We look forward to serving you.